Hello, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. Got it all loaded up. I did realize, no, the stream looks good. Stream looks good. All right. Let's go ahead and say the daily readings, and we can get started with Final Fantasy XIII. It has been a very good weekend. Pardon me. These are the readings for February 12th, 2024. Monday, the 6th week in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from James. I don't know why that took me so long. Chapter 1, verse 1 through 11. Probably because I was expecting Old Testament. I know sometimes they do New Testament for the first reading, but it's not frequent. Pardon me. James, a servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ. To the 12 tribes in the dispersion, greetings. Consider it all joy, my brothers and sisters, when you encounter various trials. For you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And let perseverance be perfect, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. But if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives to all generously and ungrudgingly, and he will be given it. But he should ask in faith, not doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, that is driven and tossed about by the wind. For that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord, since he is a man of two minds, unstable in all his ways. The brother in lowly circumstances should take pride in high standing, and the rich one in his lowliness, for he will pass away like the flower of the field. For the sun comes up with its scorching heat and dries up the grass. Its flower droops, and the beauty of its appearance vanishes. So will the rich person fade away in the midst of his pursuits. The psalm for today is Psalm 119. Be kind to me, Lord, and I shall live. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I hold to your promise. Be kind to me, Lord, and I shall live. You are good and bountiful. Teach me your statutes. Be kind to me, O Lord, and I shall live. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn your statutes. Be kind to me, O Lord, and I shall live. The law of your mouth is to me more precious than thousands of gold and silver pieces. Be kind to me, O Lord, and I shall live. I know, O Lord, that your ordinances are just, and your faithfulness you have afflicted me. Be kind to me, O Lord, and I shall live. Let your kindness comfort me, according to your promise to your servants. Be kind to me, O Lord, and I shall live. Alleluia, alleluia. I am the way, and the truth, and the life, says the Lord. No one comes to the Father except through me. Alleluia, alleluia. The Gospel for today is from Mark, chapter 8, verse 11 through 13. The Pharisees came forward and began to argue with Jesus, seeking from him a sign from heaven to test him. He sighed from the depth of his spirit and said, Why does this generation seek a sign? Amen, I say to you, no sign will be given to this generation. Then he left them, got into the boat again, and went off to the other shore. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump into some Final Fantasy XIII. That was, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how... I'm not always the best at talking, I've realized, and it's realization that's taken me a while. Let's see. Believing the responsibility lie with the Nora leader, the grief-stricken boy has been feeding his rage ever since. Hope's motivation for joining Lightning Red is to experience battle and grow strong enough to challenge Snow. Blade in Hope's hand shines brightly, while the gift Lightning gave him to boost his confidence becomes an instrument of his revenge. Weapon Hope stares at Note so intently it awakens memories in his companion. Lightning's birthday, Sarah confessed to her sister that she had become impulsively not willing to be able to restore. Lightning pushed Sarah away with disdainful words. By the time she discovered that Sarah had been telling the truth, it was too late. Now the knife is all she has left of her sister, a birthday gift and symbol of unbearable regret. Sorry, I have a little bit of lunch to eat on stream because I have to bike after this. But I did want to stream. I did want to talk about the wedding because it was amazing, honestly. Jens and P. Tony got married and it was amazing. The church was amazing. The reception was amazing. The mass was amazing. The priest gave a very good homily. Wait, the cutscene, then I'll keep going.
Bad luck. They came looking for us. I found something worse.
We can't just leave them like this.
Don't touch anything!
Pardon me.
Control your emotions. If you want to survive, you forget about sympathy. How can I explain? Think of it like a strategy.
Like Fire Emblem?
Focus on your ultimate goal and shut out everything
I should have said Final Fantasy Tactics. It would have played into it more.
Mind. Move on instinct. Let doubt take over, and despair will cripple you.
Strategy. Good. I'll take anything to help me get through this.
about a Project Triangle strategy. See, that works because it is square.
I'll call it Operation Nora.
Nora.
My mother's name.
Pardon me.
Your revenge.
I promise you,
Yes.
revenge.
Don't tell me. I know getting revenge on him won't. Bring
It
her
won't.
back. I know that. But sorry won't cut it.
I mean, I don't disagree with that, but you can go ahead and talk to him about it. What happened? It's not like he knew that he was killing your mother.
Snow didn't kill your mother.
That's true.
Santa did.
Lightning's. No, Lightning's on the side. I'm agreeing with Lightning for once, which is weird.
The
Yeah.
side of truth.
Fine. I'll fight the Sanctum with you. I'll learn to survive.
Like, I don't usually like Lightning, but for once.
How can you judge someone else when you know that?
Oh, Lightning has a hidden back. Okay.
Even I have.
Who doesn't have dark secrets? Also, what is that?
Secrets I
Keeping
rather
off.
forget.
Yeah, as I was saying, the wedding was amazing. The reception was amazing. The mass was amazing. The homily was amazing. It was very moving, and I loved seeing everybody there. I am eagerly awaiting when I get to see everybody again in person, because I like everybody in the goth community. I really do. Had a really good time, honestly. As I said, the reception was fun. I spilled poached egg on my lap right before the wedding. That was a good time. Most people know that story, that we're at the wedding, but yeah, we went to a diner right before the wedding. I got steak and eggs. Was like, oh, that sounds nice, and I like steak.
You know what to do.
I do like. I mean, I like both. How about that? One try is I say I like steak and eggs. I like poached eggs. I don't get them as often as I probably would like to. I'll work on that eventually. They're not hard to make. For some reason, I thought they required a specific instrument in order to make them. I found out that I was incorrect on that. So I will probably be making more here before too long. But yeah, on the bright side, the yoke did not rupture, so that turned out okay. You can block? Since when can you block? My wife was just laughing the entire time that I was doing it, though, and it seemed like she was gonna die from just laughing too much. She had a hoot and a holler with that, and it's like, yeah. The one tonight was funny. Don't get me wrong. Trying to think of what else. There was something else I've forgotten. I can't remember now. I'm not good at remembering things all the time. But P. Tony was handsome. Yenza was beautiful. It was a great time, honestly. That's a we haven't seen one of those motorbikes in a while. That's a motorbike. I had a couple of awkward interactions just because, as I said, around people that, even though I know them and I've interacted with them, and I'm awkward around people initially, just kind of how I am. I wanted to thank Yenza earlier in the night, but I didn't thank her until like the last hour we went there for inviting us and just telling her congratulations. I got really shy, and then for my initial interaction with P. Tony, we circled around the parking lot while the groom's party was getting ready, and they just kind of were staring at us like, what are you guys doing? And then we just awkwardly walked past him because we weren't in our dress clothes yet, because we figured we'd put our pants on, so as to go ahead and try to save our shirts from getting dirty. And in my case, it seems like it did not matter. It was my pants that was getting dirty, obviously, as I said about the egg, but we just kind of awkwardly walked past P. Tony while we were half dressed and found a restroom, and it was just like, yeah, we did. It was just funny. As I said, I'm awkward my first time, especially if I haven't met you in person, and it's like, yeah. It does kind of look like Meridian. You're right, Retrick. How are you doing today? I keep forgetting to change Hope to flash or to his attacking or his damage stuff. I can't remember. Why can't I talk today? Yeah, I kind of didn't even think that this looked like Meridian until you mentioned it. That's a very good point, though. Jens's family was fun. Everybody's family was fun. P-Tony's family was fun. For the interactions that I had with them. The people that we stayed with for the Airbnb, it was a jolly time. I knew 2 of them, but 2 of them I hadn't met before. I haven't technically met any of them in real life before. Hey, Rainbow, how are you? Words are very hard. I agree with that. I'm trying to remember what else happened at the wedding itself, because I know my wife posted to Discord that on the flight back, she got a British Coke and I got an American Coke, and I was very, very jealous of that, because for those that don't know, British Coke uses real sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. So A, it's healthier for you, and it just tastes better. That was funny. Sounds good, Rainbow. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the lurk. Aside from the poached egg, can you think of anything else, dear, after you're done with that? Do you want some help? Flukes? You want some help? Whatever you're doing? Fair. I was asking if you could think of any other funny stories aside from the poached egg that I was trying to think of. That's fair. No, you're fine. I understand, dear. So if you need any help, let me know. What? I couldn't hear you. I can't hear you. I am deaf. Not intentionally, but it does, yeah. Probably should heal lightning here after this set of attacks. Maybe even before that. There goes 1. And you got staggered too. For Mass the next day on the way out of the wedding location, we went to a Mass that I enjoyed enough. It was a little bit more modern. And I do prefer Latin Mass, honestly. I don't disagree with that, but I bring it up because I was talking to one of the other people we went to Mass with for there, and she was saying that the homily wasn't great, and she's not wrong. My wife agreed with her, actually. It was not a good homily. It was more of an advertisement to come to a retreat on Monday and Tuesday, which I understand and appreciate that, because getting people to come to retreats so they can draw closer to God is good, but the homily should be about the subject at hand. So I can understand why somebody wouldn't happen to like that as well. I thought the inside of the church was nice, though. The kneelers were good. The kneelers were permanently out, which was something I don't think I've ever seen before. But they had a lot of space in between, and I appreciated that, just so that way it worked better. So that was nice. As I said, the parish for Mass for the wedding itself was beautiful. The homily was beautiful for the wedding Mass itself. I feel like there's another funny story that I'm forgetting. My wife said she'd come talk in a second, so I'm giving her a wee bit of time. And by a wee bit of time, I mean I'm giving her the amount of time that she needs.
This'll be interesting.
Okay, let's hope gets... Why'd you do magic and not... Whatever. You have no vulnerabilities. Okay. You're weak to ice. Okay. If we haven't... Well, maybe we caught you a bit, but that's fine. We played the Catholic card game on the night before. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. The game that they had was also a lot of fun. Because it was an assassination game. You got a target, you had to get them to say a word. Once you got them to say a word, then you got their card and you moved on to their target, and it just kept going from there, which was interesting. Pardon me, I had a little something in my throat, so it's me and the microphone. It was interesting. It was a fun time. It was nice to get to, I think I've said it was nice to get to meet everybody. This is probably my third or fourth time that I'd be saying that now. But yeah, it was a very good time. Okay, if I don't heal him now, he's gonna die. He might die anyways. Nope, he's gonna live. Do good. My wife... I'll let my wife explain that one, actually. She did enjoy doing a joke throughout the whole night, which that was... I don't want to take that from her. They did karaoke. That was fun. It was fun to see everybody doing karaoke. Letters Ohio did a great rendition of Yellow Submarine. Everybody did a great job with their singing. I just really like to... I just really remember that rendition of... I like Yellow Submarine, honestly, so... Then we got to all do Diggy Diggy Hole. That was fun. Good time. Good times.
I have this feeling something bad's about to happen.
Something bad is about to happen. I think we all realize that the majority of us do not, in fact, have Diggy Diggy Hole memorized. Aside from the chorus, so... Pardon me. I should have muted there, I apologize. But it was definitely entertaining, to say the least. Okay, so I think this is the last thing for lightning. Well, second last. Give me 1 second. I think I gotta take this. Okay, I'm back. I was talking to my wife real quickly as well. That's why you guys saw my mouth moving. Did I miss something? It feels like I did. Well, hold on. Magic, we're missing... Oh, right there. I'm blind. Okay. I'll have just enough to finish that off, which that'll be good. Alright. That's everything for lightning at the time being, so that's fine. My wife walked away, so now I don't know if she's coming back. That's alright. She's taking care of business and working overtime. As she do. Keep level as medic. Is that the last thing for you? 11994455. Looks like it. Yeah, alright. Well, we've leveled them as much as we can at the moment. Lightning has a couple things under her belt for her current weapon, so I think as does Hope, so.
We're moving. What's going on?
An elevator, silly. And then a cutscene.
This is it. Operation Nora.
He does look a bit like Titus, you're right. I agree with that. Not quite the same, but definitely similar. As much as I do like the art style for Final Fantasy, they do kind of look very similar. Didn't like that attack. Go ahead and heal us up real quickly, and then we'll get you to attack with us. Okay, we probably should use... not that. At most everything, basically. And alter own elemental weaknesses. And he's level 59 already, interesting. Weakness is fire at the moment. I wasn't sure if that was. Okay. I thought it was doing like 5 damage at first, and maybe it was for a brief second. Alright, back to War and Peace. I am glad that we do happen to go ahead and have... Oh, I need you to heal yourself, bud. There you go. If we have any hope, Waka Waka, being this guy, I need you to heal yourself sometimes too. Alright, heal yourself one more time, buddy, and then we'll swap back. Okay. Wrong button. Alright, you got one last heal at just the right time, so good job. You guys now you're weak to lightning? Yeah, correct. We should stagger him before too long, is my guess, because... No, unless he does the FFXIII again, which is always a fun time. Oh, it's not. Alright. Fall back, that way we can go ahead and get some heals. Oh, I need you to heal yourself. Oh, don't cast lightning. He is weak to that now. Be a little smarter than that, Hope. Weak to water now. Come on, bud. There we go. We've almost got him staggered. You know what? Wrong button. Instead of... Bulbasaur does kind of look different, doesn't he? A little bit, kind of like a Digimon version of Bulbasaur. Got the whole technology incorporated with, natural going on here. He's weak to ice? No, well, water is actually fine. He doesn't heal from that. Okay. Okay. I think that this guy's about to start having a bad day, honestly. I'm glad we didn't stagger him yet. Because now we can go ahead and launch him. We can probably keep launching him. I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to finish him off. Yeah, this will be enough to finish him off. Because he really wanted to take a lot of punishment there, honestly. He is a beat. How much health does he have? 129,600? Yeah, he's a beefy boy. Which is why I'd like to finish him before this stagger happens to wear off. Admittedly, for every attack that we do to him when he's staggered, we deal more and more damage, so I don't think we're going to, though. Yeah, we're not going to, unfortunately. Probably should heal him, though. Oh, yeah, we should definitely heal him. Then we should apply the How'd lightning die?
And so
He was getting healed literally as you hit me. Thank you, game. Very cool. Oh, I'll quit and then just reload. It's no. Okay. I feel like we got cheated there, but whatever. Admittedly, partially my fault. I should have been looking for when our defenses went down, because I know they only last for like so much time. Can't remember how much, but definitely is at least partially my fault. I won't deny that. Still annoying, but we'll go ahead and get him this time. I guess I could have summoned, but I don't want to do that.
Come on, light dates. Good call. Keep up with me, Hope.
Lightning, get in there. Okay, good. Staggered. A little too close there. Hope, I need you to heal your. Thank you. Also, I don't know why Hope couldn't do a Phoenix down, because I'm pretty sure we have a few Phoenix down. I'm gonna check. Yeah, we do. So I don't know why the game was like, nah, you can't go ahead and do that to yourself. Don't do the ice thing, Hope. Do fire. Fire is what. Yeah, it is a boss fight. It just, I wasn't paying attention to when our protect went down, so he went ahead and smacked me for a little harder than I was expecting, which was my fault. Still frustrating, but I can't really blame the game for that one when it's like I should have been paying a bit more attention. Okay, so now you're weak to ice. Pretty sure you're gonna change or do that big attack that hits most of the arena soon. Maybe not, though. Lightning, don't get close, because you're going to get hit by that if you do. Okay, good. Wrong button. Helps heal himself. I just hope that he does not change up his weakness yet. Not quite yet. Did do a bit of damage to Hope. Actually, quick, switch Hope. So we don't need Cure yet, but if we go ahead, that's exactly why I wanted to switch Hope. Actually, I think he healed us, not the monster. But if you swap off of what Hope is currently doing, he can't accidentally go ahead and heal the monster. So I was like, you know, that's actually a good point, Bryn. Good, now we can launch it. As long as, why did launch miss? Whatever. Like, how can launch miss on a stationary target game? As much as I would like to keep that up. this is almost down, so we gotta go ahead and swap back around so Hope can start casting all of our defense. That way we do not just get slapped out of nowhere again. Because see, that's what killed us last time. I learned my lesson, game. No, no, no. No, 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 you silly game. Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself again, Hope, that way you don't die. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna just have to stagger him twice, which is fast. You're really doing that attack a lot now, aren't you? Alright. Alright. Hakuna Matata! What a wonderful wedding. How you doing, Cynic? It was good to see you at the wedding, by the way. Good to meet you. It was also good to meet your brother. I hope you had a safe trip back. At least Hope... no, at least Lightning didn't get damaged. Hope absolutely got damaged there. It was... Yes, thank you! I am definitely hoping that we can do more of that in the future. I know that there's not going to be a GothCon this year, which I fully understand. But I am definitely hoping to get better acquainted with everybody. I'm hoping, honestly, Lion King, best animated movie ever? I don't know. What about Kimba the White Lion? You know, the thing that Lion King basically is. What came first? Or Hamlet. I do like Lion King a lot, though. Lion King is a very good movie. Even if I don't like modern Disney, I do like a lot of classics. I don't know if it'll happen, because I know that since Sean's been doing his recovery, which I hope is going well for Sean, I don't know if we'll go ahead and happen to get a... game week like we got a year ago. I'm hoping Sean does it again, but I'd understand if he doesn't. But it'd be nice, because then we can go ahead and get some overlap between the communities. Right back with Smooth. Hope the same for your return flight. It was good. Yeah, as I say, there was no problems. There was like a slight delay. We found a nice little cafe in Greensboro, this airport, that worked out pretty well. They had a really good burger, actually, like a really good mushroom and Swiss burger. The fries were disappointing. I will be honest about that. But the soup that I also got was enjoyable, but the fries were not salted at all, I think. But yeah, I talked blah 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 blah. As Rainbow said earlier, words are hard. Words are in fact still hard. What I was trying to say is I went blah 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 blah. On the ride back, my wife got a British Coke, actually, Cynic, and I got an American. I was very disappointed that I got the American Coke, because British soda is infinitely superior to American. Like, it is so much better. It's not even funny. Yes, yes, yes. If you look at the left of the can for hers, it shows made in Great Britain, and it's also in milliliters instead of, what do we even use in America? Ounces? We use ounces. Yeah, the can was a little smaller, but she got real sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. It's like, man, I want real sugar. Just soda with real sugar tastes so much better. It's not even funny. Oh. That could be good. Won't get it this time, but we'll be on our way. On our way. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I don't know where else. I don't remember the rest of that song. You know how they tell you don't forget the lyrics? I forgot the lyrics. Yeah, I wish America did, honestly. But we apparently care about cheap and not good for us, which is a shame. Let me rephrase that. Better for us. Sugar isn't good for us. But it is a lot tastier than high fructose corn syrup. And it is better for us than high fructose corn syrup. I was say no new abilities yet. Unfortunately, aside from Ravager. I was hoping Synergist would get something new. Stopped at Buc-ee's, which also had good burgers. Good! I've heard Buc-ee's is really good, but I've never been to one. And I've never been to a Sheetz. We meant to go to a Biscuitville, honestly, or a Waffle House, but the Waffle House was too far away, so we didn't end up doing that. I love Waffle House. I know people don't... I know Waffle House has a low opinion, I guess would be a good way to put it, but I do like the food at Waffle House. On the bright side, though, that diner we went to for Saturday, they had grits. I got my grits. I was happy. I don't get grits that often because I'm the only person that eats them. So it's like, I don't really make them. Maybe I should learn how to make them in small batches so I can enjoy them myself. That would probably be a good idea, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I would love another event in 25. Just because as much as I love weddings, you don't really get a chance to sit down and talk with everybody as much as you'd want, just because it's always go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ba, 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 ba. Sonic X. I'm sorry.
That's it.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I think grits are just however you want them, honestly.
Right?
I always just eat them plain. I think you can put stuff on grits. I think grits are kind of like oatmeal. It's like,
We'll stop
I was
in
born
when
in the South, but I moved out of it at a pretty young age, so I'm not as familiar. Go Go Power Rangers? I mean, that works too, yeah.
Hope, you need to let him know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you should tell your father that, hey, your wife's dead. Go Go Power Rangers. Do. Oh, that's something I should get for the soundboard, actually. The N64 game goes, yay! I'll work on it. I'll work on it. So Hope did not get his summon. I'm surprised by that. Oh, here's Snow again. Okay. I don't know if we're actually going to get to play with Snow or if it's just going to be a lot of, cutscenes.
Okay, time to hunt some lassie.
So what, we find him and that's that?
Don't get all hot and bothered.
Sarah!
Am I doing the right thing?
I was gonna say, they were not that far behind. They should have caught you by the time you actually typed everything in. I know that would make for a very flashback cynic, yeah. It seems like a lot of 12 is told in flashbacks. Showing how Sarah became a crystal, etc., etc. Axl Rose? No, this isn't Mega Man X5 Retro. We don't have any Guns and references here. Not yet. Oh, I have done X... I think I've done X5 on stream. I have to check now. I'm pretty sure I have. Let me check. If I've done X6, I've done X5. I'm pretty sure. X5. I know people will typically say it's not great. I like X5. They got shot down. I got distracted because I was looking this up. Yeah, almost 3 years ago I did X5. I couldn't remember.
I went to the foul
It's
sea
crazy.
hoping to help her, but I was too late.
I think we did. Yeah, we did X6 2 years ago, so it's time for X7. Oh boy!
Ow!
I knew you were hard-headed.
That was
Oh,
ow.
snap to it. We're rolling out.
Yeah. Huntingless sea, right?
This is our chance. Do not let the sea escape. Move out.
For clarification, I think X6 is the worst Mega Man game. X7's pretty bad, but X7 tried new things, whereas X6 took what made X4 and 5 good and made it worse. So it's I'm willing to give points when something tries something new, as opposed to, yeah, let's go ahead and take what we had and make it worse. It's like, no, you had a formula that worked. Go back. Wait. Try it again. I got distracted there. I should have been paying more attention to the cutscene. I have no idea what happened. I'll have to watch this later. Yay, it's Vanilla and Saz. Saz. Pardon me. Yeah, I did too, so it's like, okay, something happened. Don't know what happened. It's like, alright, I'll come back to this cutscene later. I didn't mean to look away, it's just like, once we got talking to Axl Rose, like, that gets me talking about Mega Man X5. Because I like Mega Man X5, and I don't like the new names for the X5 character. Okay, I don't like the proper names for the Mega Man X5 Mavericks. I'll wait till this cutscene's over, and then I'll explain more so I don't get distracted this time.
Where we headed?
Dunno.
You don't know? I thought you had somewhere in mind the way you took off.
I followed the smell.
What?
So we know that Sarah gets turned into a crystal at the moment, Retro Geek,
Smells nice.
but we don't know what that
naturally.
entails. So I think that they technically become like Han Solo between episode 5 and 6, where where he was frozen in carbonite, technically alive, but couldn't do anything.
Hide!
Skyfleet. The closest city that way is Palimpolim. That is not good. I wonder if those two were caught in the net.
What do we do?
Cry for the children.
What do we do? Right now, what can we do?
Right. No choice. We run the other way.
I mean, if you don't want to go towards them, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Which would be to Nautilus.
I'll admit, I'm curious how Saz and Vanille are going to connect back to Hope and Lightning.
As we set off, it was like he'd forgotten that I was still
Saz, be
there.
nice to Vanille. Yeah, so what I was saying... Wait, hold on, I gotta check one thing now that I think about it. While I work on this, I can talk about that though. So, when Mega Man X5 came out... New trophy, that's nice. When Mega Man X5 came out, as I keep trying to say, but my brain keeps... Did you want... Okay. Okay. Okay, so Synergist is what we want. This is probably what we want to start with, and then we can... Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then we can go ahead and go to dual casting. We don't need this one? Like, hold on. The dual casting we do not need, because it's like we want you to, like, Commando does physical attacks, which means we want Ravager, which is what we want. Yeah, for Mega Man X5 we have a little bit of time because I gotta level up a lot. When it originally came out in America, the voice for Claire in Resident Evil 2, I believe it was. Let me double check. Maybe not Claire. One of the voices for... you know what? I don't need to go into the nitty-gritty at the moment, but I'm still going to, apparently. Each of the 8 main Maverick's English names were initially based on the name of a member from the rock band Guns N' Roses. The name localization was brought about by Alison Court, voice of Claire Redfield from Resident Evil, another Capcom franchise, which I did remember, actually. Okay, cool. In tribute to her then-husband, Eric Suzuki, which I wish they'd stayed together, who was a fan of said band. However, for the Mega Man X collection, they did go ahead and change it back to more similar to their original Japanese names, and I say, no, it doesn't sound... So some of the names are fine. And admittedly, some of the Guns N' Roses inspired names are really not great. I'll be honest. Like, there's 2 that I can think of, but some of them are fantastic. Like, alright, so the boss called Spike Rose Red. He was named Axel the Red, which is what got me thinking about this, which after Retro Geek mentioned that, because it's like, that's a much better name than Spike Rose Red. Spiral Pegasus got named the Skyver. I'll give him that Spiral Pegasus might sound better. Same with honestly, Burn Dino Rex is the original name, and he got named Matt Rex. Both of those kind of suck, so just keep Matt Rex. It's fine. Dark Necrobat got named Dark Dizzy. I'm fine with that. Shining Firefly got named Izzy Glow. I prefer that one. Volt Kraken got named Squid Adler. Once again, prefer that one. Tidal Whale got named Duff McWhalen, and Duff McWhalen is a fantastic name, and they should know he's not Tidal Whale, he's Duff McWhalen. Crescent Grizzly was Grizzly Slash, and that was also a substantially better name. It's like, guys, listen. Some of these names were actually better. Keep them. Some of them were worse. I do not deny that. We've got so much experience. Unfortunately, we still can't get another accessory level, which that is annoying, but we've... Did we miss one? What did we miss? What did we miss? Well, nothing there. Okay. We got Arrow. Give me one second, I gotta find out what we're missing. But yeah, as you can tell, I kind of like Mega Man X. I like the Mega Man franchise. I didn't even realize I was wearing my Mega Man X hat at the moment. I forgot about that. I like to wear hats on stream. I'm going to be wearing some of my favorite hats. I'm going to get back to the cowboy hat because I do love that hat. As well as my hats, the hats that my wife has knit me. Because of course I love the hats that my wife has knit me. Why wouldn't I? How do we not have all the abilities? Seriously, what am I missing? Oh, I'm blind. Okay, we're good. Got there eventually. I feel stupid now. Let's go this way for the time being. Yeah, the Mega Man X DLC Minecraft. I've heard it's really good. I have not played that yet. I have been meaning to, however, I'll be honest about that. I have heard that is a pretty good DLC. We got a soon end Kura. Maybe I should have gone for that, but it's too late now. Come back for that later. Oh, you do get an accessory. Okay, I know exactly where we're going for you. You gotta get your new accessory, baby. Well, we're almost here. We're almost done. May as well finish this off, and we'll go for the one that I actually want to. So, because Commando we'll use at some point, I'm sure, but that's the one that can stay behind the most. The others are the ones that are much more interesting to me. Is that? Yep. Okay. Oz, we can go ahead and upgrade a little bit, not like a crazy amount, but he can at least have something. Yeah, Saz kinda do be dealing more damage than you do. However, we can upgrade his HP, I believe. Still? Maybe not. No, okay. Not currently. But I might work on upgrading his Magician's Mark. I don't know, we'll see. His magic is very high, though. Which is not a problem.
We want to get the Nautilus. Our road's through here. First things first, we need to clear...
First things first, we're gonna take a look at the shop. We're gonna go shopping. Shopping spree! Not actually, we don't have much money, unfortunately. But I still want to see what's here. Not really what I'm interested for there. Not necessarily opposed to any of those, actually, but not right now. Okay. Upgrade accessories. Let's, well, strength would be a good one to upgrade, but not currently. That's what I want. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Magic plus 28, that's not bad. Ooh, experience bonus times 2 now, okay. Pardon me. So it seems like with each upgrade it gets a +8, which is fine. It's not a bad thing, in fact, it's more than fine. It's great! I'm only a little bit sorry for that. Alright, we've used up all our upgrades. That may be a bad idea, but we did it. However, this should give Saz... We can always buy more upgrades later, too. Hey, Fate, how are you doing today? It was great to meet you at the wedding, by the way. Hope your flight back was well. Or your trip back. You know what I mean. Well, they can jump now. I'm fine with that.
There's a sight I didn't want to see.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking it. Yes, it was a pleasure. Definitely hoping for brain when for some reason, Fate, whenever I talk to you, apparently my brain goes blank because I know I had something similar happen at the wedding too. I don't know why. hoping to have more interactions in the future. That's basically what I'm trying to say, just not saying it very well, so I apologize. For water, I can do that. Technically, it's G Fuel. As I said, clearly I do need... I mean, that's true. I do need to hydrate. That is very true. I will never deny that. And say, if you want, I can go and grab actual water. I'm fine with that. Wait, why is Saz Commando? He shouldn't be Commando. We'll fix that in a little bit. Yeah, I was gonna say, after this battle, I will go grab water. I'm almost out of G Fuel anyways. I think you're right. Okay, I need to grab some more water. I'm still blanking. Yeah, okay. Did anyone dare make song requests after Yenza threatened them? In a sense, technically, Rainbow. So your wife was 11 meters well. I will. It was. I didn't get to meet your husband, unfortunately. I'm hoping that I do get to meet Ricky in the future. I know that he was obviously up there with you. I didn't actually get to say hi and introduce myself, so I am sorry for that. That was not. His name isn't that, by the way. I just realized. I'm sorry. I need more water. I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. My brain is obviously not fully here. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Can the big cat be voiced by John St. John Punch? Oh, girl. What's this do, by the way, over here?
Yeah, that is. Yep, now you've done it.
Stop! I made a mistake, boys!
I don't know what this button does. Maybe I should push it.
Not my best thought out plan, I'll be honest.
No, it sounds like it wasn't, but it does sound hilarious.
It was. Can I get a clip of that, Father?
We did it.
If you can. I did see Joyful rename his channel, actually, Yogurt, which makes me hope that he has decided to not, in fact, run away from Twitch, or move away from Twitch. There's a difference than running away and moving away. Running away makes it seem like a bad thing, whereas moving away is perfectly within his control, and that's entirely fail. Talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? Yes, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the gear of the battle was that a gear made an emergency land in your village. Yeah, I'd still be curious about Yugen, honestly. I'd like to have all available versions of it. But yes, I'd still be interested with any... I'm not calling you a coward, I promise. But all Kislev wanted was that, with the gear, right? They weren't invading our... Yeah, I was gonna say
Apparently I died.
Okay, I'm back. I'm... Sorry, just realized... Yeah, I need water. I do have water now. So I do appreciate it. Instead of just, yeah.
All this dampness is
Thank you, Sauce. Damp usually is What do you mean by that? What do you mean all this dampness is damp? You said the ground was wet, that would have been perfectly fine, but no, we get all the dampness is damp. Don't know how to react to that. Why words dampness is right? Like, yes. Very good, Saws. Wet is wet. Thank you. Wait, does poison do what I think it does? Does it actually stagger them? It might. I don't know. I just got poisons, so... I'm beginning to wonder if we really need to start on this for most enemies, because we might just be able to damage them down, honestly, instead of doing this. And I'll have to work on that. Oh, well, I got a score of 0. That's good. No, it really was lovely meeting everybody. I'm really looking forward to the next GothCon or next event that happens. So, I was telling this to Cynic. I didn't have enough time to talk to everybody because that's what happens at a wedding. But I'm looking forward to the next time we can all interact. It's there you go. There was a ton of people, and it's like I gotta basically talk to most people for a brief minute. Then after that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna go move on now because there's so many people here. To answer your question, by the way, Rainbow, did anyone make song requests after Yenza threatened them? In a sense, they did. Hello, Fisher of Men. Hey, Homs, how you doing? That was a good one. I hope you're doing well. So in a sense, Rainbow, they did, because I don't know if anybody knew this until it happened, but there was also karaoke. So, in a sense, yes, people did get to request what they wanted. I thought the playlist was just right, though, because it's Yenza and P. Tony's wedding. I want them to be happy. And Fate, I don't know if you saw this. You did a wonderful job, by the way, DJing. Both you and your husband. I don't know if he wants his real name on the internet either, so that's why, I'll be honest. That's why I got a little embarrassed earlier, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. So that's, yeah. The only person I got in the Assassin's game was my own husband. Nice! I got one person, right as he was leaving, because I got the rock, I got rocks, or rock and roll. So I was really trying to think of how to set up for this one. So my person was just about to leave, and I just came up to him with a weird thing. I was like, hey, do you know Dwayne Johnson? He went, yeah? The Rock? It's like, perfect! Alright, I got you, buddy. Give me your card. My wife killed one person before me, and then she immediately came over and was acting very sus. So, it's like, yeah, you got me after that, didn't you? He was like, no. Now say this word. It's like, no. And then eventually I did go ahead and get... So I just wanted to get my target. And then I eventually gave her mine, and that's how she ended up getting 3 in the end, so it worked out. Got a little nervous when I did karaoke. Should have dropped it on octave. It's hard. So what helped me with the karaoke at the very least, Homs, and I know you don't stream as much as I do, but I just realized karaoke is basically just streaming, but you see the people in front of you. So it's like, okay, that's not really any different. So I just went for it. But I understand. It's hard. It is hard. I don't disagree with that. I think a lot of people do get really nervous about that, and it's easy to get nervous about that. But you did do a great job, Homs. That is absolutely true, too. Hey. I can't remember if I picked up that item now. I need to go check. I think I did. What do you mean, Saz? What do you mean just when you thought you'd seen it all? I've gotten... Yeah, I was gonna say, both you and your brother did a very good job. Because I was gonna say, Fly Me to the Moon and What a Wonderful World. Those were two good choices. By both. And you lied to me, by the way, Homs. You said that Fly Me to the Moon was not one of the songs that had been chosen. And in fact, it was one of the songs that was chosen. Fly me to the moon, yeah, to Jupiter and Mars. In other words, I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Let's see, these enemies don't seem to need much softening up, so we can just go ahead and attack them right away, honestly, and that seems to be the better plan. I did feel really bad for Mac, though. Once I put down Kevin / KAMax, I was trying to make it a little easier to find out which person was which, and it's like, nope, he got volunteered for that. It's like, okay. Now it's a duo, which was fine. My wife told me to stop feeling bad about that. It hasn't happened yet. I have to say, I do really like the flans in this game. I like the fact that this flan looks like a giant pepper is a really good, also, why is the text not appearing on chat? Is the text appearing on chat? Did I miss it? I might test it, actually. I might have missed it. I want to make sure it is. Am I going crazy? Oh, it is. Okay. I am going crazy. Good. No, that's fair, Fate. I understand entirely. It's like, okay. On the bright side, we were able to go ahead and force Matt back into it. Yes. No, Fate, that happens. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It turned out great. Matt Pack had no idea what he was doing. It made for a very funny moment. So I was gonna say, I don't... Thank you, Fate. I appreciate it. I don't know if most people know My Bologna, but I like that song. I had fun with it. It is probably not the most well-known Weird Al song. And you did great with both your songs as well, by the way, Fate. I hadn't said that yet.
Old man still
It's interesting, because I was going to say, for Lightning and Hope's Path, battles seem to go too long. Whereas now it seems like they're going just the right amount of time, which is not something I would expect. Due to the fact that we have two Belladonna Wand. Two casters. I thought that was on there. See, that's one that I wasn't... That's one that I'm not very familiar with, Fate. So I think I saw that on the list. I can't check the list anymore, because I know that I had the QR code. But I don't think the QR code works anymore, or I've gone crazy. One of the two. So I saw some of his songs in there that's like, I love Weird Al, but I don't know all of his pieces. I know a lot of them. I wanted to pick up the squeeze box he had a couple years ago, and unfortunately, it was just too much. It was too expensive at the time, because it had all of his music on vinyl, which I was interested in, but I think it was like $300. And it's just like, I can't afford this at the current time. Now, admittedly, if Weird Al has it again, I don't think he has it again. I don't think it's available again. Yeah, like, I would love to go ahead. Maybe in the future. Oh, yeah, I'd love it in the future, because it's like, that would be amazing if they would go ahead and do that. So I'm looking over, it's like, yeah, you got the original Weird Al Yankovic album, which is... I have that one. Weird Al Yankovic in 3D, which is one of the ones I don't have, actually. I do know a lot of the songs on here, but that's one I don't have. Dare to be Stupid I have. Polka Party I don't have, which I'd like to get. At least you know how to treat your role with respect. I mean, Hums, hold on. You say that. You say that. You know what I collect. You know that's a darn dirty lie. You know that I collect Pokemon cards. That's a lie, sir. That's a darn dirty lie. You know otherwise. I wish I treated my wallet with respect, but I don't. I buy so many Pokemon cards. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they brought back the squeeze box, I would absolutely buy it. And, I mean... Yeah. The Cowboy Bebop vinyl did just get in, by the way, so I picked that up for myself as well as a Christmas present for Yugen. We are kids with drinking licenses and adult money. Yeah! Yeah, that's a good way to put it. We have no self-control. Me, the least of them. I'm curious. I don't want to see this, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that from eBay. So I got curious how much the squeeze box was going for these days on eBay. It's $7,000. I'm not doing that. I hope that they do bring it back one day, or maybe I go ahead and find it in a secondhand store for a reasonable price. That would be fine. I'm not paying $7,000. Now, if Weird Al started releasing all of his albums as, you know, just albums, not the complete works, I'd be fine with that, and I'd buy them one at a time. Yeah, I was gonna say, my DVD collection isn't that big. You can see, well, you can't really. Most of it is big. However, my video game collection, I'll show it, hold on. If we're talking about collections, I may as well show off my video game collection while we're here. Let me finish this fight. And I don't think this is quite all of them, but it is a lot of them. I'm decent about show and tell, basically. I was gonna say, I can definitely do that. Let me get the camera off of the stand, and I can go ahead. I have a little bit of room. I don't have too much. I'm decent about controlling my hobby money, but I will concede that I'm not above a few impulse buys every once in a while. I know, Terry. You mean like the Terry amiibo? The Terry amiibo. Admittedly, that one was a restock, so that was not like a bad price. I was gonna say, I got you on one of those, Homs, I know. Let me get this off real quickly. There, let's see what I can do about this. So you guys might, you know what? Instead of giving you guys a headache, hold on. There we go. Yes, the Terry amiibo absolutely is my fault. Here, instead of me spinning you guys around and around, let me see if I can even get this off at them. Well, I probably can. How much cord length do I have? Not as much as I'd like, admittedly. I think I have just enough. It'll be a second. I am working on getting this off. Oh, there we go, brain. You did it. You did a big brain. All right. I promise I'm getting there. Just gonna take a second. That's the one bad thing about having it on a stand. You gotta go ahead and, like, when you're like, hey, I want to show off some stuff. It's all the way over there, though. It's like, oh, okay. Guess I won't. And this does need a little bit of cleanup, I will be honest, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so I can't really get too much length, but here is a lot of the collection, and as well as my son's. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about, well, I'm mentioning the collection. Hold on. I want to show off one other thing, which Fate might appreciate. So say, I don't know if she's into My Little Pony, but the fact that it's Weird Al. I was gonna say the fact that it's so I don't know if you knew this, but Weird Al was in My Little Pony. His name was Cheese Sandwich, and he got his own collectible figure. So I thought you'd appreciate that aspect of it. Okay, so aside from that, yeah, I was gonna say we got the Game Boy Advance games right here, as well as the Game Boy games. Got a little bit of Sonic Mania. I think the camera's pointing there. Yeah. Then we got all the Castlevania stuff there, which I still need to put Symphony of the Night stuff out of the box. Got all those old boxes over there for the Game Boy Advance games, because I like keeping them, and honestly, if you've seen the prices for some of those old Game Boy Advance games, they go up 2 times, 3 times, sometimes even 4 times if you sell the box. So I'm really glad that I'm a little bit. Sometimes it's good to be a hoarder. Not usually, but once in a blue moon. Then we got the cardboard over there for the amiibo, or not the amiibos, but the what was that for? I got the games over there somewhere. Labo. It was Nintendo Labo. Yeah, got the collector's edition of Bayonetta 3. A lot of collector's editions. I need to just those Pokemon cards over there, which you might be able to see, just need sorted. Honestly, they're just energy. Then all back there is all the Pokemon. I really should get this on a longer cord. I do have a longer cord, but I think if I disconnected it now, it would go ahead and make it so that then it might be a little problematic to Give me a second. I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna turn off the camera because if I can get this cord to work, after disconnecting it, we can actually get a little bit more here. So give me 1 second. The unfortunate thing is I don't exactly have like a microphone that can go ahead and travel with me, so it'll be a little harder to hear, but as long as I can find this extension USB, I have one plugged in at the moment. which that goes to the Elgato, which means the other extension USB is probably with my cords, which is right here. I seated it. Hold on. Yeah, give me a second. It'll take me a second to dig it out, but this will extend the amount of room that we have with the Elgato exponentially, or yeah, the Elgato face cam. So maybe not exponent enough. It'll give us enough. Like this is probably a good extra, I don't know, 6 feet. 6 feet feels right. And the question is, I'm gonna figure out which cord is the Elgato from the computer. Then we can go ahead and, yeah, there that is. I gotta clean up the room still, so it is a little messy. I apologize, but we'll go ahead and give a little impromptu tour. Which cord is it? Well, if we're gonna have to disconnect this anyways. Yeah, I know you can't find it now. There's a reason for that. Oh. Is that... No, it's not. Okay. As long as it doesn't move, I'll show off the best thing in the room at the moment. As well. There we go. I figured out which cord it is, so that's good. Now then, there is one other thing that might make this a little hard. We'll see if it does actually function once we get the extender. So it may not, it may be very specific, but we'll try. Okay. They're both USB, I think 3, if I'm looking at that correctly. So this shouldn't be a problem, but I can't guarantee anything. Alright. Select it again. I think it'll go ahead and work as soon as I turn this back on. No, hold on. There we go. Okay. That will work. So, well, kind of. Why is it? I mean, it's kind of working. I'm gonna do this. I mean, that's working. All right, let's try one more thing. Hold. Yeah, kind of. Oh, it's probably because the cord. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and troubleshoot this because I would like to go ahead and do a little bit more if I can. I can't guarantee anything, but... Oh, is that what's going on? Yeah, that's the wrong one. Okay, okay. We do have 2 cameras. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think that is going to be the problem. I think that it's now too much length, unfortunately. So, alright, that was worth a shot. Couldn't guarantee anything, but... I do want to see if I can still go ahead and get this to work. That's the thing. Maybe. Wrong webcam again. Okay. No, I don't want that one. I want this. It looks better. Okay. Not perfect. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if... Because now it's not wanting to go through there. So that one is there now. Okay. I can actually... You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. As long as it's still working. Yeah, that should work. Okay, I had to go ahead and take it down a little bit in terms of 1920 by 1080, but yeah, first thing, that cat. So we do have a little bit of room now, so I can actually go ahead and show things off a little bit better. As I was showing off earlier, but now we actually have a better... Say, we do have cheese sandwich from, as I was saying earlier. I can actually go ahead and show off a bit better now. Got all this. We got the base cam itself right there. Sonic Mania, all the boxes as well as the games. Have all of these games, more games, more games. Then we have the Labo. PD stream is best stream. Yeah, then we have all the Pokemon cards that aren't worth like more than $20. Like if it's $20 above, I'll typically go ahead and sleeve them. Just because it's like, well, those typically do go up in value instead of going down. We have the Cat's Bed, more Pokemon cards which needs organized, more Pokemon cards which needs organized. Saxophone, which I need to touch again. I was touching it for a while. More Pokemon cards, mostly organized. We have some anime down there. We got Yu Yu Hakusho, that's a Wallace and Gromit. Got more anime over here. These are boxes I need to put together because that's, as you can tell, that's not finished. So the bottom one isn't finished. The top one is. We got our One Piece collection here. Getting caught up. I have 99 through 104. And then I have most of the way up until 86, I think it is. I have 2 coming in. I don't know where Volume 82 is at the moment, but I know I have it. Here's some of my Mega Man stuff. Here's my magazines, my old Nintendo powers dating back from... I don't know when, but fairly old. 8th grade? 9th grade is my guess? Probably right around then. We got some more Nintendo power. We got some art stuff here. This the you guys probably seen this before. You got the Guild Wars factions, cardboard cutout, because I love Guild Wars. Then you got some more video games. I need more room, honestly. You got more video games over here, a little bit. Typically just like the collector's editions that I just didn't have room for. We got the Pixel Remaster here. Got some music boxes, which I think I've shown on stream a little bit. This is Final Fantasy I. I want my favorite Final Fantasy, and then we'll go ahead and keep looking. You guys won't be able to hear this. I just realized probably because the microphone's not in the camera, it's in the microphone, which makes sense. We got all the Starlink stuff, which we have a fair amount. Then I was gonna say this is probably something more that Faye would be interested in. We got the record player that happens to be here, along with all the records. As I say, we got a lot of video game records down there. Got some more records over here. We just got a lot of the plushies. We got Gurren Lagann. We got My Little Pony. We got Pizza Tower, the game that should have won Indie Game of the Year for Game Awards 2023. Got the DK bongos here. I gotta go ahead and actually put them away. Haven't done that yet. Then, on this side of the room... Oh. Room tour? I would say, yeah, we are doing a room tour aesthetic. Sorry, I couldn't see. Yeah, I was gonna say, Fate asked for one, so I was like, yeah, we could do one. I was saying earlier that we need to go ahead and clean up still, which is true. But we'll go ahead and do a quick room tour. We got all this stuff, which I need to sort out. We got the readings that I read on stream down here. Dice are in here for when we do Pathfinder with Yuha, Bren, Ben, Mapak. I think I said Bren. Father Mark. I can't remember if we're missing anybody. And, you know, as I said earlier, I love Guild Wars, except you. I don't love you. But I have you because I was so excited for you, and I couldn't tell into what kind of a mess that you'd fall into. And then you did, and then I got sad. I'm trying to do a good room tour. I do need a better camera, and like I need a microphone that would go ahead and travel with me. Don't got any of those, so we're making do. We're making do. Hold on, let me get this cord over the chair because we're gonna walk past the chair here in 1 second. Yeah, we can go ahead and start at the top here. As some of you might know, I love amiibos. We'll cover the amiibos and then we'll come back to the video games, shall we? So these are all, this one I got from Destructoid actually. This is a custom amiibo where it says holiday, but it may as well say Christmas Jigglypuff. This is back when I was part of the Destructoid community. They can be really nice. I did like Destructoid. Some of their tendencies are something that I just didn't want to be a part of. It wasn't them, it was the community. Then we got Ness and Lucas. We got all these. Hold on, let me make this more straight. We have all my various... I just said we wouldn't talk about the video games while we're here, but we'll talk about these. I have the various consoles that I have here. Or handhelds, I should say. We got some more upstairs. Yeah, my DS, my new Nintendo DS is upstairs. As is a Game Boy Advance SP. And a DS, it looks like, as well. So that's not all of them, but that is a couple of them. Because, actually, hold on, there's one I do want to talk about more while we're here. Because this one is something that does mean a lot to me, actually. I don't use it as much just because the new Nintendo DS came out. So this was... I'm trying to remember if this was my first... No, it wasn't the first. It would have been our second anniversary when we started dating, and my wife, at the time, girlfriend, gave this to me. This is a limited edition Pokemon X/Y 3DS. I probably should take better care of it, honestly, because you got that little thing right there. It's not very obvious, but maybe I just shouldn't put stuff on top of it. That seems like a bad decision on my part. I won't deny that. But I think it's a very pretty 3DS as well. I like it a lot. There was a red one as well for the Y. I like blue better, so I wanted the X, and she got that for me, and I really appreciated that. Then we have all the Monster Hunter. I was gonna say, this is the part where Matt Pack would appreciate. We got all the Monster Hunter amiibos here. I don't think he can use these in Monster Hunter World, but he'd probably still appreciate them. We got the Chibi Robo Ziplash amiibo. We got the Minecraft amiibos. Little Mac, Samus. Why is Olimar in between Samus and... That's not how I did that. Somebody did that. It's cute though. I'm not going to disagree with that. Then we have the other Metroid amiibo. I bet that's what my wife was talking about. She was asking me a couple months back, it's like, did you notice anything downstairs? Like, no. That's probably what she did. I had to take a guess. Then we got all the Metroid amiibos here. So I know a lot of people didn't like the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I didn't hate it. I thought it was fine. People really just did not like it when it came out. I thought it was fine. It wasn't a good Animal Crossing game, but it was a fine party game. Got most of the amiibos. Those amiibos now work in whatever the newest Animal Crossing is called. I can't remember. We got the Dark Donkey Kong here. We got the Bowser over here. Those are both Sky. So I find these interesting, actually. So for both Donkey Kong and Bowser here, they're not only Skylanders, but here, I'll show you. You can go ahead. So they can either be amiibos or Skylanders, and it depends which way you flip it. I don't know how that changes it, but most of the time I have it be an amiibo because that's what I care about. I don't know why it changes it. I figured you just make it work on both of them instead of one at a time, but whatever. I mean, not like yeah. We got all the Mario. Excuse me. We have all the Mario amiibos down here. All the Mario amiibos down here. All the Mario amiibos down here. I don't have the knitted Yoshi that I really want. There's like a giant Mega Yarn Yoshi, which is hard to find these days, and it's fairly expensive, I think. I'd have to double check that. But we got the Yarn Yoshis. We got more Mario here. We have more Mario here. I actually have 3 Mario amiibos upstairs that I did not happen to have at the time. I'll have to grab at some point. I just haven't brought them downstairs yet. We got these amiibos, more amiibos, amiibos, amiibos. Splatoon all the way down. Then we got the Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem. Da 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 da. And you think that was all the amiibos? That is not all the amiibos. Then we had the Shovel Knight amiibos here. The Castlevania amiibos, Captain Falcon, Kirby. I might be missing a... I think I'm missing a Kirby. Not the majority, but I think I am missing a Kirby. I can't remember. We have most... I think we have all the Mega Man amiibos, because there was a Mega Man amiibo that came with Mega Man 11. There was his regular Mega Man amiibo that you could easily. And this one came with the Mega Man Legacy Collection on 3DS, which was not a great port. Not gonna lie about that. But we own it. We can talk about that later. We got Joka Baby. We got the Joka Baby from Persona. A Bayonetta. So I don't have the other Bayonetta. Some of these amiibos they gave Player 1 and Player 2 editions to. I don't have all the Player 1 and Player 2 editions. I'd like to pick up another Bayonetta, but I have not found it yet. Because I don't really like Bayonetta 2's hairstyle as much. I prefer Bayonetta 1's hairstyle substantially more, and not much I can really do about that, honestly, currently, because it's like, I don't know how much it costs? I would assume it's a fair amount, but hold on. You know what I've been doing? Let me grab my phone, that way I can actually see you guys talk while we keep doing this, because I can go ahead and just load up chat on my phone. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Give me 30 seconds as I do that. It'll also make it so I can actually go ahead and... How many years is this amiibo? Oh, how many years is the amiibo? So let me see. How many years does the amiibo collection span, Cynic, or just this collection? Like all of the collection, I guess I should say. And we got Banjo-Kazooie, we got Pokemon, we got Pokemon, we got Pokemon, we got Pokemon. Stop on the Pokemon for a second. I noticed that my son did this one, which this was cute. He gave Mewtwo a quarter, and I left it there just because it really looks good and it's really cute. I kind of love this, actually, not gonna lie. It's like, he gets to keep the quarter. Mewtwo loves his little quarter. So I kind of love that. So then, oh, you know, I did forget to show one other thing while I was over here. I talked about it a little. No, wait, no, I did. I showed off all the other albums. I kind of forgot about that. That's on me. Let me see. I think this will work better. Yeah. Now I can see everything, and I can see chat better. Okay, let's continue on. So we're gonna make a little bit of a pop back here in a little bit. Yeah, we got the amiibos here. We got most of the Zelda amiibos. I'm missing the Guardian amiibo, and I think I might be missing 1 or 2 others. But this is as far as the core goes, so we can't get any further than this. Then we got Sephiroth. Villager was a recent addition. I found that at a local card store, which I happen to love. Well, not that local, but local. I know of it, so it's 2 hours away. I visit on occasion. These are not amiibos. These are just Mega Man figures, which I'm wearing my Mega Man hat today. I like Mega Man. Then we got the Mario. I don't know if you guys remember the Mario 35 pins. We got those. Those are neat. Then we happen. This needs dusted, but we got a couple plushies. We got Mega Ampharos. We got the Tadpole from Tadpole Treble. We got Gurren Lagann. We got Greninja. We got the Splatoon 3 people over here. And we got pins. Got lots of pins. We got some more plushies over here. Trying not to disturb the cat too much, because I want him to just keep sleeping there and be comfortable. But we got Goodra over there. We got Jar Jar Binks fill in the back. We got some. What else do we have? Platoon pillows. We got blankets. We got too many blankets on this couch. We gotta get these blankets off this couch. But
Admittedly, it probably makes him happy, but it just makes the couch look like a mess. So, I mean, we could probably leave a blanket just so he gets to still be comfortable. Then we have... Yeah, I can't show this as well. I need to clean this table up. This is actually better than it used to be, as hard as that may be to believe. But yeah, the main thing I want to show over here, actually, is the controllers. Actually, my wife got me a new table. I haven't swapped that out yet. And then we have our first Dreamcast. The second Dreamcast is upstairs. And back there, we have the Animal Crossing dock. We have the Wii U. We have the PS4, the PS3, the Nintendo 64, the Genesis, the GameCube. We also have the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, the Genesis Mini, the PlayStation Classic, which did not sell very well. I picked that up for like 30 or 40 bucks when it was on sale just to get Persona 1. Persona 1, the CD version runs for about $100. So for me to go ahead and get a copy of that for not $100, like, yeah, I'll do that. We got more games over there. We got the Neo Geo Gold over there, which is an interesting thing. And it's kind of like an early version of the Switch, actually. The Neo Geo Gold, I'll show that off instead of just telling you what. I do find it interesting. We don't have much length here, so I'll have to leave the camera right... Yeah, let's just say the camera's going to go down for a second. I'll unplug it just to show you guys what I mean. I haven't used it in a while. I probably should, because it is interesting. But yeah. I'll plug this back in here in a second. So this is, as I said, the Neo Geo Gold Mini, or whatever it's called. That's the power button. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since Where is the stupid button? There it is. Okay. So you go ahead, you open it up, and there's a portable little SNK. I don't know if it's charged at the moment. It was plugged in, but that doesn't mean it's charged. I've always had issues with this. It's not charged at the moment. I'll have to charge it later. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, basically, the point being of this, you go ahead, you have this, you can play it anytime you want. Kind of like the Switch, you go ahead and like, oh, you're home now. Alright. Anybody want to go ahead and play? I don't remember what games this has. It has a couple. You pop it in here. There we go. Pop it in there. It's a little bit of a struggle. You guys get Rocco's old man face there for a second. Pop it in. It should be charging unless it's not plugged in. Like, it's technically plugged in, but if the plug itself isn't plugged in, then, well, yeah. And that speaks for itself, that it's not going to charge, so. Yeah, I'll have to charge that later. That's fine. I've been meaning to admittedly mess around with it. That's something that I think Hans and Peace would be interested in, because I know that they like the Neo Geo games. We got some CDs over there. Not too many. CD collection's actually pretty small. But we have some. Got some more stuff over there. Can't reach that far. They said that part of the room is the part that needs cleaned. This part depth really needs cleaned. We got all my Catholic theology books over there. Not all of them, but we got a majority. Like, you can probably see them a little bit. There's a lot over there. Yeah. Then we got another spare GameCube. We got the Neo Geo controllers here. We got the N64 controllers there. Got our statue of Jesus right there. We got some more stuff back there. Now we can go ahead. So this is technically what I was talking to Fate about in the beginning. Let's go ahead and cover the actual part of why we started doing this room tour. Let's go ahead. All right. So I know we showed off the Game Boy Advance games earlier, but we have all this of Switch games. Another shelf of Switch games. We have a couple upstairs at the moment as well. We have
our Doctor Who collection and Star Trek collection down here, that is slowly growing as we go along. We've got this couple first seasons of The Simpsons. I need to go ahead and get all the way up to 10. I have not gotten up to season 10 yet, so. Then we have a little bit of Switch here. We have the Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which I have not touched in a while. I really should. Then we have all the Wii U games that we have here. Which there's... I know Holmes doesn't like the Wii U that much. That's not quite whatever. Or not Holmes, pardon me. Katoons. Katoons doesn't really like the Wii U that much. I personally happen to really like the Wii U. A lot of the good games from the Wii U got ported to the Switch, so what does that say about the Switch? I don't know. Then we got all our 3DS games here, which I was gonna say. Some of the stuff in the back you can see. We got the collector's edition in the back, Bravely Default, Metroid Dread, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think we have a couple back here that you can't see as easily. There's some back there though. Then we got our Wii. We got our Wii games. The rest of our DS games. You can see the Mega Man 11 back there. You can see the Mega Man Legacy Collection back there. Is there anything else back there? There is. There's a Chibi Robo Ziplash. Don't know if you guys can see that. And there's a Fire Emblem Collector's Edition back there. Here's our N64 games. Here is my Skies Arcadia Shrine. I know that sounds weird. For those that know, you guys know that Skies Arcadia is my favorite game. I love this game. I want them to port it, please, Sega. So we have the first statue that's come in for Eika. Fina should come in here soon. I will tell this. I've told this story on stream real quickly. I'll tell this sad story real quickly, just because I can. So when Eika came in, it was while we were on vacation, and I accidentally it's hard to see, but I accidentally slightly broke her arm here, because we found out we are gonna have to put our cat down the next day, unfortunately. I was slightly well, not slightly. I was devastated about that. Ninja was a good cat. I missed that cat. Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say for Eika, I'm gonna do this gently. Her arm comes off. Go ahead and swap between the two. And I thought it was this way. That's why it's broken. I was trying to put it on wrong. When, as you guys just saw, it is this way, and not until I get some glue on there and then some brown. So I want to get some glue on there, then some brown before I leave it on there permanently, because I don't want that to snap off during just like over time. So I gotta get some glue onto that first, which I just haven't done yet. So instead of her super move, Eika goes ahead and gets her regular boomerang for the time being. But yeah, we got a Dreamcast copy of Skies Arcadia. We got a GameCube copy of Skies Arcadia Legends, which is this version that had extra content. We got time. I think it was going to go at 1:30. I'll ask my dad in a second. My dad wants to go bike. I'm going to go ask him in a second. I told him at least one. I'll go talk to him in a second. We got the vinyl. We got the soundtrack. We got the fake soundtrack I found out. One of my friends bought me the Skies Arcadia soundtrack. Oh, in high school? When I was senior year, I think? That's many years ago. Found out this is a fake. This is a reproduction. I kind of actually like the art that they have for this, so... And even if it's a reproduction, I kind of really like it. Okay. So then, we got all these collector's editions here. We got another one of my favorite games. We got Dustin Elysian Tale. We got Spider-Man in the background, just looking over his shoulder. We got The Mummy Demastered, which that's a pretty good game. We got some Zelda over here. That's upstairs at the moment. I should bring that back downstairs. We have the Mario down there too, which I should also bring upstairs. We already showed that off. We have our PlayStation 1 games, which we're missing. Well, Parasite Eve usually goes here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys cannot. Well, maybe you can. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay. We're missing Parasite Eve, which usually goes here. We had that upstairs. I was going to play that during Christmas. Accidentally forgot the PS3 controller at home. Good job, me. Here's all our GameCube stuff. Then we happen to have the PS3/PS4 right here. I need to resort this. It's kind of a little bit of a mess at the moment. Then we have more PS3/PS4 down here. Once again, kind of a mess at the moment, etc., etc. So, and then we should have... Where did it go? Where did that stuff go? Oh, yeah. stuff here. Don't know why the PS3 stuff is here, but the PS Vita stuff is here because we have a PlayStation TV, which I forgot to point out while we were over there. But yeah, that's most of the game room. Let me get everything set back up. I'm going to talk to my dad real quickly because he was saying that he would like to. There's a possibility he might be wanting to go for a bike ride a little bit earlier. I thought we had a little bit more time. Let me find out about that. I will get the camera back on, and we will continue on for at least a little bit longer. Give me one moment, though. Well, a few moments.
Hey guys, here's the Nails Gaming channel. Girl, these nails look so fine. Radiant Venusaur in my future, Proot? I don't want a second Radiant Venusaur in my future. How you doing, Proot? Oh, was he playing Grounded? Like, Proot, I've already got my 4th Radiant Blastoise tonight. Ooh. I'll have to remember not to do that next time. Good thing it was on the, I see a 5th Blastoise. I mean, you might be right. So, good thing for me to note for future. I was having a little bit of problems getting the packaging off. This card isn't super important. This is just the one that has the code for the trading card game online. So thankfully it was just that one, but it's an important lesson for me to be careful. Wimpod, Pidove, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Bidoof. I hate you, Brute, so much. To clarify, I do not actually hate you, Proot, but it was like the exact a towering pile of hats. It is indeed a pile of hats. We are still going to be streaming for the next couple of minutes, so if people like to, may as well just reset. If people like to, I did see Joyful renamed his channel actually Yogurt, which makes me hope that he has decided to not, in fact, run away from Twitch or move away from Twitch. There's a difference than running away and moving away. Running away makes it seem like a bad thing, whereas moving away is perfectly within his control, and that's entirely fail.
With the touch controls.
Right. No, I don't know. For some reason, Discord Mobile is once in a blue moon just funky. And it can't obviously be once in a blue moon. Oh, wow, made that surprising.
But yeah, like I said, you'll have to watch an episode sometime to see what I'm talking about.
The worst part is, Punch, you can look. No, you can look back on the stream and see it. I'm looking now. I'm waiting for it to happen. Those are the only two. No, we got. Yeah, just those two. Okay. Huh. We'll do that then. I mean, you can't know that. You can only suspect that.
I'm just getting exhausted by them. I can't seem to make any kind of progress.
Can somebody clip that? I might take a day. I might take a day off from biking. I'm having too much fun.
Burying doesn't work and I hate it, so you can suffer and die. I didn't find a way. And then there's a lot of people replied in the chat, in comments on the forum saying, hey, well actually if you just hold the right click button to doy. So that's all. This mod is not perfect. I'm going to, let me just like rip the bandage off for the most painful thing I've discovered in this mod. If you want to, like, for example, when you write your name.
Oh my. Is he? Oh, he's not dead.
And like the musket's what I'm using
that's a
right
hard
now,
question.
but I've leveled up the bow quite a bit too. But it's interesting. So like you can specialize in all these things if you want. Honestly, yeah, I'm not sponsored by Bezo Bucks, although I'll gladly take his money.
But he is sponsored by Swifty.
Swifty, isn't that from?
That's from Rick and Morty, yes.
just making the world look more immersive, which is alright, fair enough. Back and forth and back. Talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? Yes, that's right. Of course, the direct cause of the gear of the battle was that a gear made an emergency landing in your village. Yeah, I'd still be curious about Yugen, honestly. I'd like to have all available versions of it. But yes, I'd still be interested with any... I'm not calling you a coward, I promise. But all Kislev wanted was that with the gear, right? They weren't invading our... For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. Eternal Father, I offer you the body and blood, soul and divinity of your dearly beloved Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, an atonement for our sins and those of the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and the whole world. Can I just slice just one? Does that work too? Oh gosh! Phil, no! Why? Why are you... Why? I will kill you, Joyful. Our first meeting when we meet Joyful, I'm just gonna snap your neck. Not actually, of course. That is fair, Yuha. Let me get back to 13. I apologize. How are you doing, Yuha, by the way? I apologize. Fate asked for a room tour, so it's like, okay. Alright, Fate, I will give you a room tour. Let me get everything set back up. So I apologize. I gotta appeal to the crowd, right? Let me see. Alright, so that is giving me the issues again. Let me fix this. No video broadcast. Do that. You guys are gonna get the ugly camera for a second here. Apologies. No, I know. How you doing, Yuha? I was gonna say, I saw your message, so I know, it was nice to see you for a little bit, so that's what I'm trying to say. For the wedding. I'm not very good at phrasing things. I had this problem with Fate earlier where I just stammered over my words. It seems to have come back. I'm just bad at this. This is the real answer. I am bad at this. That's okay. Overlay. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, okay. We can actually go back to 13 now. We got about another half hour on that note. I'm going for a bike ride with my dad because he's going fine. Going to hang out with some friends this evening. That should be good. I'm glad to hear that then. That's always a fun time. My dad and mom are currently in town at the moment until let's angle it down a little bit. Uh-oh. That might cause problems. It shouldn't cause problems, but give me 1 second as the camera comes back online. At least I can still do the fight while we do that. So I actually like Vanille too, so I'm perfectly fine with that. I like Vanille. I think she is a good character. I think she's also enjoyable. Honestly, Sazzy Pants. Oh, let me fix this. I know what happened. I see. Okay. So I would say Sazzy Pants and Vanilla are my two favorite characters. So I'm enjoying this section as well. I don't know actually how to say Saz correctly, so he gets called Sazzy Pants a lot because he usually is pretty sassy, so. Now, I'll be honest, I actually have been enjoying 13 more than I was expecting, which is not a bad thing. And that's why I like trying games again. Because it's like, sometimes you just don't like the game, and sometimes you do. So it just takes a little bit of time, you gotta go ahead and try it. And honestly, the story might be a little bit weak for 13, but the characters can be enjoyable. Peace and Homs have said this, the music is fantastic. So much so to the point that if they release this on vinyl, I would absolutely buy Final Fantasy XIII's music on vinyl. I think Hope and Lightning have best character arcs. That's fair. I could see that. It's possible. So it did seem like Hope and Lightning are starting to grow, because we just got to the part where Lightning admitted that Snow was not the reason for Nora's death. I had to think, because it was Operation Nora. It took me a second. So I really like that, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Honestly, the only character I haven't particularly enjoyed at the moment is Snow, but he also hasn't been here. So it's not like he's awful. Okay, that just low. Ooh, magic plus 50. I might need to upgrade these at some point. Maybe not. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, I know how to. Yeah. That was the only character I just didn't like. That's, as I say, at the moment, I don't mind him. I seem to... Okay, don't want to upgrade that at all. I seem to not enjoy liking Fang as well. Is that her name? 'Cause I've tried playing this before, and this is almost to the point where I've gotten previously. I've gotten a little bit further than this, to the point where, if I remember correctly, there's a section where you have to do a little bit of stealth, otherwise the enemies will go ahead and one-shot you, or it's either that or they're very strong and just... If you don't play it just right, you'll die. I'm trying to remember. I think the second half of this forest is that, if I'm remembering correctly. There isn't a stealth option? Okay, fair enough. I guess when I said stealth, I should have said a runaway option. And not fight them. So, when it's not like Metal Gear Solid, it's more like a, hey, don't fight these guys, you'll die option. I just wasn't saying it very well, honestly. But we'll see. I could be misremembering. It's been a very long time. No, the second there is a weather element, but all enemies can be banned. Okay. You always kill everyone here. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll find out, because I can't remember what exactly... Yeah, I can tell you the last time I played Final Fantasy XIII. Give me 1 second. Because I bought it for PS3 to get the trophies. But the first time that I tried playing Final Fantasy XIII was on Steam. Let me tell you the last time... It's been almost 10 years. It's been 9 years, so yeah, it's been a while. Just need to make full use of the sab, and... Yeah, and that makes sense. At the moment, these enemies seem pretty easy, but I have been making sure to level the Saboteur and the Synergist? But yes, I know what you're talking about. I do have those on the paradigm. For Yin... No, not Yin Yang. There we go. Tide Turner. And I was using that earlier because it seemed like the enemies were harder. But we're doing pretty okay at the moment, I feel. But that could also change pretty easily. That view still holds up for a PS3 game, actually. That looks really nice.
Hey, Saz. Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
As I say, I do remember Saz has a son.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you. Come on, we'll make it?
It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
Is it the Lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a Lassie, but you're still a daddy.
Vanille kind of have a point here.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
I don't remember his name. Oh, we're getting a flash. Okay, never mind. Clarify, I don't remember his name. I wasn't saying that Saz does not remember his name. There's a big difference between the two.
Dodge.
Dodge, okay.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
I tell you, it won't come true.
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
I like Dodge.
How about that? Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
That his wife? Who's that lady?
Sass?
The kids in this game had the most emotional moments to me. Vanilla and Hope's VA did a great job during my favorite scenes and coupled music with heart-wrenching. I can, yeah, it's a... Vanilla seems to do a really great job. I don't know how much more we get of Dodge, but I was definitely tearing up a little bit for Dodge's and Saz's moment there. Hope has been ruined for me, not because of Hope, but I looked up his voice actor. I won't ruin who voices his voice actor, but what I will say is he voices a very prominent Disney show, and I like this show actually, but I cannot hear his voice otherwise now, and I'm not gonna tell you who it is, Yuha, so as to not ruin it, but it's like I can't hear anything else now. And that was my fault, and I'm so sad I did that. A powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. However, this enemy is slow on its feet, meaning you can easily avoid this. That's why, okay. You'll face many herons. This is what I was remembering. So when I said stealth, I meant the scale beast, and you can avoid them. I am going to go ahead and try... I was gonna say, that is a very nice view, Saz. Ooh, like all the way around, that's a really nice view.
I know someone who'd love to be.
Yeah, me. I love seeing all of this. However, if the scale beasts are as hard as I remember, the smart thing here, I think, is to start with Tide Turner, then go to Medic when we need it, then we can go ahead and damage him from there. I try to sneak up on you. Don't notice us. Admittedly, last time, I don't think I used the sneak option. This alone might go ahead and happen to help a lot. Quick, quick, quick. Get him. Get him while he's staggered. Oh, he just has a lot of health. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, hey, thank you, Yuha. I appreciate that. I was gonna say, is that gonna go off? It did. I do appreciate that, Yuha. Thank you so much. Fair enough. I understand. I get that entirely. I understand. I appreciate it though, so thank you. Okay, so everybody's powered up. Now we need to do a little bit of yin and yang. And then I think we can go ahead and start working our way at the scale beast. Did we... half for that. So let's go ahead and technique Libra, me from hell. What are you weak to? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Let's heal. So I will say this does seem to be going a lot better this time now that I've actually cast the buffs, the debuffs, and everything else on them, so that does seem to be making it. Because I remember these guys being really hard. I don't think we're going to be able to stagger them again, unfortunately, so I'm hoping that it does happen to be... There's one other thing we haven't tried with this guy yet. Oh, good. That's... Nope. Nope. Brain. There we go. Okay. Imperial makes them weak to a lot. My recommendation. Okay. Oh, right. The item, isn't it? Let me see if I remember how to activate that. I don't think I currently... Oh. I don't know if I have Imperial at the moment. I'll have to check that after this fight, then. I do appreciate the recommendation, Yuha. Hit him, please. Alright, we're gonna have to risk this a little bit, because I want to get some damage off on you, and we're so close to staggering you. Please, Sods, get him staggered right now. Okay, good. We'll work on healing and reapplying our buffs here in a second. Okay, quickly. Wait, actually... There we go, okay. So I should live, then we gotta apply the buffs. Oh, it's a Saboteur spell? Thank you. I couldn't remember if that was a class. Yeah. Brain, you have to go a little faster, Brain. Let's see. Okay, so let's do that. Do I have... Got all that. Let's do this real quickly. Then we'll see abilities. Okay, I haven't gotten that quite yet, so I will grab that here ASAP then. So I do appreciate that. Heads up. Ow. Let's say if that's that big of a help, then I'm definitely interested, because I do want to go ahead. Stab and commando attacks make the stagger, decrease the slower pace, helps with these dudes. Okay. That's why they had... Okay. Now I'm understanding why that's there. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I will throw that back in, because I unfortunately don't have that one currently. But that does make a lot of sense then. Because now that you say that, I was noticing that poison was making it go down slower. I don't know if I processed that until you pointed it out, actually. I remember having at least a character on the commando and role on a team of 3 was borderline essential. Okay. Yeah, and I was, since Saz is definitely more of a magic character, I will admit I was focusing pretty heavily, and that's the wrong thing. I was immediately focusing pretty heavily into the magic, so I probably should, after this fight, which is probably going to take a little bit, unfortunately. I wish that you could go ahead, you can't, right? No. I wish that you could go ahead and... What am I trying to think of? I wish you could do paradigms mid-fight. That's what I'm trying to say. That's usually not a problem, but obviously this is going to take a little bit of time to... Yeah, we should heal again. Okay. Pardon me. Love testing out different builds. Like I did a full team command on a large group and they divided and vanquished. Interesting. I was gonna say, it does... I know a lot of people criticize 13 because of its, Actually, that might work brain instead, and I should do that here in a second instead. I know a lot of people criticize 13 because of its hallways, and I can't defend that aspect of it. But it does seem like there does also happen to be very enjoyable parts of... The combat system is enjoyable. I like that, honestly. I'm trying to think of what else I'm thinking of for this, because there's a lot that I do enjoy. The story is enjoyable too, so... Yeah, a lot of people don't like 13 because of its hallways, because most Final Fantasies happen to branch a bit more. It's not just one long hallway. When I say that, a lot of people... I don't think a lot of people got further than like 3 or 4 hours, or even 5 hours into 13. Give me 1 second. Or they'll go ahead and just say you're just running down one long corridor. Yeah. I know that it does open up a little bit more later on, if I remember correctly. That's fair. I usually like them a lot more open. That's just me. There are way too many open world games. Hi, Interceptor, how are you? There are too many open world games, but it's kind of a weird contrast when you go from how open previous Final Fantasy games are to how linear 13 is, and 10 is as well, to be honest. A-okay. I'm glad to hear that. Let's say I do like 10 and 13, so honestly, with how much I enjoyed 10, I probably should have guessed I'd enjoy 13 more, because 10 kind of gets overlooked a lot for the fact that it's got a lot of the same stuff. There we go. 10 is also a lot of long hallways, and for some reason 10 seems to always get the pass over in terms of that, and I'm not exactly sure why, honestly. It's kind of weird. Like, nice balance, not too open, not too linear. That's fair. And as I said, I haven't played enough of... We did it. Finally killed him. I haven't played enough of 13 so as to know just how much more it opens up. I heard it does. Oh. No, I don't want to customize. Just generate. Pensive? Ravagers... Not quite. I do want to customize a little bit. Saboteur and Commando. Okay, there we go. Then Crystarium. So I haven't played 13 all the way through Interceptor. I was telling this to Yuha earlier. Let's see. Like, the areas have various routes you can do, like in the garbage zone, as these two, if you double back after restoring the power, there are lifts and stairs that open up behind. I don't know if I did that, actually. Dang. That's unfortunate. I wish I had. So, I was telling this to Yuha earlier. I have played about 18 hours of 13 before, but I haven't played it since 2015, so... I remember... I'm pretty sure Interceptor, we've now gotten to where I got to in 2015. This is as far as I remember. Maybe, like, a slight bit further, but I remember the Scale Tails. I remember getting completely stomped by them. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have ability to that Saboteur ability yet. We don't have it. Mino can do Imperialist yet. There we go. Brain got there eventually, just in a not how I wanted to way, but that's fine. Does that max that out then? Yes, and we have 531 left. Well, we may as well work on medic while we're here. And if Commando is that good at making it so the stagger does not go down, then while Saz is mostly not going to be Commando, it sounds like we should go ahead and start working on getting him the Commando stuff. I wanted to see what the 0 out of 1 was. I can't remember. Is it? Oh, it's magic. Okay. Background wedding. So yeah, I was gonna say the wedding was amazing. And as was the reception. I was glad to meet everybody there, and for those that I didn't get enough time with, I am looking forward to when we do GothCon 25 or whatever reason we have people meet up. It was a lot of fun. And I have this new hat. I like this hat. I'm getting back into wearing hats on stream. I'm just wearing hats in general. I have been wearing, obviously, my beanies because my wife makes them and they're warm. This doesn't look like a beanie when I hold it like this. And the cowboy hat's back there too, obviously. The cowboy hat's coming tomorrow. Or wearing the cowboy hat tomorrow. You realize you were at the wedding? I missed a lot of people. It happens, Yuha. There was a lot of people there, honestly. Next GothCon gonna be lit. I agree. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun. Hats on stream are great. I want to start a hat collection. I love the hats that I have. I need more, I've realized. I'm curious. Weakness. Okay, so it's your weakness when you're shelled. Or de-shelled? What do you want to call it? I used to wear my cowboy hat on stream for a while, and I thought because if I lean like this, the cowboy hat just doesn't work, but I'd like to get back to wearing it. I like the cowboy hat too much. I really like the cowboy hat. I'm more used to seeing Yuha with his hat, is what I would think, Hams. His Walking Dead hat. I'm blanking on the name of the character. Clementine. There we go. Like, why am I blanking on the name of that character? I played most of The Walking Dead except for the last season, and I probably should at some point. Pardon me. Okay. Here. And then, Saboteur and Commando. I probably should just do Poison, honestly, instead of... See me the most as my betrayal on Tales from the Catacombs. That's fair. I have seen that as well. It's just you're usually... I believe that for Tales from the Catacomb, it's usually when I'm spending time with the family, so I do usually lurk, because that is on YouTube. I think you guys start at 6 o'clock my time, and my son doesn't go to bed until about 8. I want to see if D-Shell... It does look like D-Shell does affect that, actually, so that's good. Okay. I'm thinking that I should switch for the Tide Turner, or the Medic. When Vanilla's on Medic, I should swap Saz from... Okay. Let's do a Phoenix down for that. Yeah, okay, that's confirmed my thought process then. I should... do this real quickly. Oh, Hans was watching the edited videos. That makes sense. I'm excited that we continue next Tuesday. I haven't got to be at Rogue for a while now. I think that our next session for Ben's group is also next Thursday, isn't it, Yuha? Let me check, because that should be the 3rd Thursday of the month, I believe. 1, 2... Oh, no, this is the 3rd Thursday, so it might be this Thursday, actually. I'll have to ask about that. That's a good question, because I didn't realize it was this Thursday. Catching up on Tales by playing in the background of other stuff. I need to start doing that myself. It was the 4th? Oh, okay. That's right, because somebody couldn't make it then, which is... We win? Okay. I got confused for a second because I saw the attack and did not process. Jealous, all of you people with campaign stuff. I'm finally getting to play one Fate after Duke wasn't. That's right, Yuha. Father was. That's right. I remember because he had like a council meeting. Shoot, pretty sure Yuha's one. A couple people did see, but didn't realize until later. I think that's the same for me as well, Cynic. I think I saw him at the wedding. Yeah. As I said earlier, I get really nervous around... So I actually really appreciate everybody coming up to me and introducing themselves. Because I get really nervous around meeting people I've never met in real life, even if I've met you online. I told the story a little bit on stream earlier, but I was wanting... It was only until the last hour that we were there that I actually got to walk up to Yenza. I mustered up the courage to walk up to Yenza and say congratulations and thank you for having us. I'm just very nervous around people who it's like, yeah, I've met you online, but I haven't met you in real life, and this is kind of awkward now. Oh, whoa. So, I get it. So I was actually really glad so many people introduced themselves. Once I met you, it's not as bad. It's just that initial little part. Oh, I remember one thing I want to change. Because yin and yang is fine, but we want to change this to commando. So we do change that to commando. He can go ahead and keep the stagger bar going instead of us letting him die and we have to use another Phoenix down. Problems like lack of time is a big thing. I couldn't find a group for a long time because it's like I think it's been a good 10 years since I last happened to do any tabletop. Well, maybe not 10. It's been a while is the point. No, you didn't see me. Let me know. You weren't supposed to turn around. I was trying to meet Steve Dusty in person, but Ben started to tell her riddles and had to walk away. That do sound like the Riddle Master. I mean, I get it, Saz, but I'm just trying to sneak up on this scale tail because I think that does happen to help. Maybe our future one-shots we do, I'll throw your name that. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. It can be really hard sometimes with time. Okay, you're facing the right direction, so I'm going to try. Question is, do you... You do not, okay. I've always wanted to be in that. See, now you guys are just making me think of, Whose Line Is It Anyway, with, Scenes from a Hat. I haven't watched Whose Line Is It Anyway in a couple years, though. I should. I remember enjoying Whose Line Is It Anyway quite a bit. I could watch it. I watch clips, but I'd like to watch an entire episode because I really enjoyed Drew Carey for that. Well, not just Drew Carey. I've heard the new one isn't bad either, but I haven't watched it yet, so I'm not sure how that is. Admittedly, part of the reason I want to watch the Drew Carey version is because that one seems just so iconic to me, just because of how much I happen to remember that version. Fulton Sheen was on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Didn't Venerable Fulton Sheen die by the time Whose Line Is It Anyway came out? Oh, you aren't losing track of time, are you? I remember you saying you had something like 20 or 30 minutes. Just don't want you to be late. Technically, I am, so I do appreciate that, actually, Yuha. Let me finish off this fight, and then I will go ahead and do that. So I appreciate that. I might be back tonight with another stream. No, I'm dressed for a bike ride. I need to go for a bike ride. So I appreciate that, actually. I think I've said this on stream. I'm planning to do Ragbri this year, which, for those that are unaware, Ragbri, you bike across Iowa in 7 days, so... Well, I actually do appreciate... I really appreciate that, actually. What's my... Okay. See, I would have loved Venerable Fulton J. Sheen on Whose Line Is It Anyway? That could have really classed it up, and he could have gotten some real zingers in, honestly. Back to War and Peace. So that should be fun. Yeah, I've obviously got to train for that. I'm at 29 miles at the moment for... I probably could go like 42. But 29 miles is fine until the end of the month. I'd like to go ahead and just stay at a consistent rate. You pretended to be French? That's right, I forgot about that. That was a... What's My Line? It was also good. There's a couple of shows from... then that would be nice to actually just have available. I'll be honest, this is going a lot easier now too, so I do appreciate that, Yuha.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
You were busy. Hey, that works. Okay. Let's go up and save. We can go ahead. I might be back. I really do want to fight you right now. Oh, he wants to fight me too. Listen, dude, I don't want to fight you legitimately. I want to smack you from behind. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. You know, we have time for one more. I want to do this because I have an idea, which I'm hoping will prove to be true. We'll see. Because if my idea proves true here, then I can go ahead and do it a little better, and I'm not sure. Because if that makes it so that the stagger happens to... Have I found new weapons for them? I've upgraded their weapons. I haven't found, like... I think for Saz, I am using the upgraded weapons. I can check that here in a second. Also, my plan does seem to be working, which that is something I love to see. So my thought for this was, if I go ahead and start off with the one that makes it so that it lasts longer for the stagger. Weapons are weird in this game where it's more about the weapon bonuses than base sets. Oh, is it really? Interesting. I'll have to look then. So I was mainly looking at just upgrading Saz and Vanille's. Honestly, wouldn't even upgrade till 30. Okay, I'll stop doing that then, so I don't waste. All right, we can get one more of this in before we. Okay. I was gonna say, this is helping exponentially, I'll be honest. There's a process to make them maxed out easy, but it's available once the world's open. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I thought that the stats were going to be the most important thing, not the abilities, but I guess that shouldn't surprise me too much, because Final Fantasy V and VI also had the abilities be very important. I don't know if I'd say they were the most important, but it was still like, okay. Yeah, now we got a 5 out of... Okay, so my plan was very good there, which is good. An Iron Shell. Is there a save point coming up? I hope so. I'd like to save past them. I don't think they'd respawn if I saved and quit there, but I just want to make sure they don't. Abilities is where it's at. Vanilla has one that makes debuffs easier to apply. Interesting. Alright, I'll have to be on the lookout for that. I can check my equip real quickly as well. I have Pearl Wing, I have Belladonna Wand. Hey, there's that thing you were talking about. I guess I should go ahead and equip that then. Alright. Does I believe has guns for stagger. Let's see, that makes sense. He does. Oh! Okay. There's both the things you were talking about. Alright, I'll go ahead and do that then. That's just funny to me, honestly. It's like, hey, those things you're talking about. I'm not using them because I thought stats. Fair enough. Alright, paradigms. I think that for these enemies we can just do dual casting and don't have to worry about it too much. I think we can just slap them down fast. Guess we'll find out though. That gun, I like how that gun looks on Saz. I wish we could get a little better of a look, honestly. Lanny gets a sword that fills her attack bar with each attack. Oh, interesting. She's more speed-based than even between magic and attack power. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to remember that, because it did seem like she was strength, but I can understand that as well, not being the entire case, because it did look like she had options for both available. I was hoping you wouldn't turn around. I just want a save point. Is anybody streaming at the moment? Because I was going to say, we can definitely raid somebody. Let's say, Yuha or Fate, are you planning to go live soon? Because I was going to say, we can obviously raid into you either way. As well, I should say. Not either way. Sorry. You will be at 3 p.m.? Okay, so that's... I'll be biking by then, so that's fair. I think I can open up your stream and at least leave you a lurk while I'm biking. So I will be biking here in the next 4 minutes, because I have most of my clothes on. I just gotta throw on a sweater, as well as my windbreaker. That's the word that I was thinking of. And that's, yeah. As I said, I gotta get up to like 70 miles for Ragbri. Even though Ragbri this year is more about... Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I looked up. I should have looked up sooner than that. Yeah, I think if I'm just... have the stream open, that should go ahead and fix that. Yeah, as I was saying, for Ragbri, it's a little different this year than most years. While Iowa is mostly flat, the south part of Iowa is hilly, and that is where Ragbri is this year. It's in the south part, so that's something I'm trying to train for, but there's not much around where I live that I can do hills. I usually get like 700 to 800 feet of elevation. That's okay for some of the days, but they've said some of the days will also be 4,000 feet of elevation. It's like, oh, Okay. I'll have to work on that then. That's a good question. But the other question here is, Saz, where's a save point when you need one? Hopefully right ahead. You're too far from one. This is just there's just a same person. That makes sense. I was hoping that because it's like after the scale beast, it's like some people would probably skip them, but I definitely do want to find them. Yeah.
Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
Thank you, Vanille.
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Bird. I love chocobos.
Being made a lassie.
That's a good question. Did the chocobo get made a lassie?
I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried.
I want the choco to be a lassie now, just because it'd be funny.
But even if we don't know.
And his goal is just to keep living in Saz's hair. No, it didn't. Fair. I was curious.
Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep.
I just love how it crawled back into his hair like that. That was cute. Where'd Saz go? Do we know if the chocobo has a name?
What? Saz?
Oh, it's Saz. I still like calling him Sazzy Pants. Hey, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think Saz is just called Chocobo. That's fair. That makes enough sense. So as long as there's no enemies, there is a save point this way. So we can... No, let me... Chocobo, I'll come back, I promise. I just want the save point.
You don't want to leave Saz behind?
It's fine. I'm not leaving him behind, I promise. Alright. Fine. I wouldn't leave him behind. He's one of my favorite characters, I promise. I just want a save point. Well, is there an item over here? There is not. Okay.
Saz?
You scared me.
After death.
What's up?
I'm just thinking.
Don't blame yourself. You know, you can't control who FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked.
Oh.
He's a lassie.
I don't know if I remembered that part.
He said he wanted to see a foul sea, so I took him to go on a tour of the Uriday Gorge plant. Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home, but the second I turned my back, into the energy plant he went.
Dodge!
Vanille, what are you doing there, Vanille?
Dodge! I know you're in here!
Vanille, what shenanigans are you doing?
Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
It's all right. You okay?
Like, Vanille, are you just being a jerk here? Because I just saw you over Dodge there. Now I want to play more, but I gotta go for a bike ride, so I can't.
Apparently, those post-lassie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum Fal'Cie. It did the only thing it could, and made dodge of the sea to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Fal'Cie. He's a hero. But where Pulse l'Cie dodges enemies. Psychom showed up right after that to take custody of him. And then, it was one test after another. Even then, they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was look for Pulse l'Cie, maybe it was kill him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance? After he was made a l'Cie, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Pulse Fal'Cie. But the kid can't fight. So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Pulse Fal'Cie. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest.
Dang. She knows technically more at the moment.
He's probably a crystal already. Of course, if he was supposed to take out that thing's l'Cie, then either we die, or he's a Seath.
Die? Really?
He doesn't want to kill his son, so...
It's a pickle, all right.
That it is.
But the bird says no.
But what do... I'm sorry, what does the fox say? It's a good thing we're ending the stream. That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry. I'll probably be back tonight for more stupid jokes if you're interested, but we're gonna go ahead and raid Father Evan here in a second, because I need to go for a bike ride. And what is he playing today, anyways? Oh, he's playing Kingdom Hearts. Okay, that'll be... Listen, we're going into a Square Enix game. That'll work perfectly. I have Yuha open for later, so that way, hopefully, I can go ahead and lurk for him. So we're gonna go ahead and get this raid started, because I do need to go ahead and bike. So I hope you all have a good day. God bless. Thank you all for being here. You all have a good day. I already said... All right, anyways, you all have a good day. God bless. Pax et bonum, and go and see no more. Thank you, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Make sure to watch Yuha later, too. Oh, wait, you know, hold on. No, I can do that. Yeah, hold on, one second. Hold on. I still want to, but hold on. I'm hoping that this works. Let's say, if he's gonna... I mean, if Yuha's gonna be streaming, that should just work. And then... I'm wrapping up.
Very anxiously.
Sure. What? What did I just walk into, you, huh? Alright, fair enough. Alright. You guys have a good day. God bless, and remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go and sin no more. That's true. I know life is strange. Yeah, I recognize it. Alright, I'll talk to you later, guys. God bless. Great, I gotta actually press start raid. That's right. They were playing. It did look like they were playing D&D, judging from what they were talking about, so that makes sense. Alright, now we're actually gonna raid. You guys have a good day. God bless. Thanks for being here.